We're still less than halfway through hurricane season, so what better time to refresh our knowledge on how to stay safe? Joining us today is Pinellas County Emergency Management Director Sally Bishop to remind us how to prepare. Welcome, Sally. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and I know it's an exciting time right now in the sense you have a new manual out that you do want to share with our viewers at home.
Sure. The primary product that we put out for education and information purposes, this year we reformatted and it's now called our All Hazard Guide. And we really want people to take advantage of that. They can get it at their city halls, at the library, at any of our county government offices. And we reformatted it to give them like 5 tips of this is what, if you're going to build a plan, these are the simple things we want you to do right now to be prepared.
Sally's making my job easy already. Let's talk about those 5 things. Break them down for us.
So the first most important thing is how are you going to get emergency information? If you don't have information, you don't know, you can't implement your plan. So that's first thing. Second thing is to assess your risk. What are the risks for the address that you live at or work at? Third is build a kit, so you have some basic necessities. Fourth is develop your plan, where you're going to go, how you're going to get there, for whatever the circumstances are. And fifth is knowing how to stay safe once we have had a specific kind of an event.
Well, great. We actually just be able to put those on the screen so people at home were able to see those 5 tips.
Right.
And say we are in the middle of a situation, which hopefully it does not happen, but what are some ways to stay up to date and get current information? So
as we say, the first most important thing is to stay connected. So there's a lot of different options for that. We ask our citizens to sign up for our free notification system that will send them voice, text, and email to their mobile device or their landline. That's called Alert Pinellas. All of these tools are available on our website, but so our social media is going to be heavily used, so Facebook, Twitter, and a new one that a lot of people may not be aware of called Nextdoor. It's a social media site for neighborhoods, and so you build it and your neighbors are on it. So that one we're using also. There is, we ask people to get a NOAA weather alert radio. People who have newer cell phones are probably already getting Amber alerts, so that's another tool to stay tied in on. And then our county website's used heavily during an actual emergency. And the last is our Citizens Information Center that opens when we actually have an emergency they can call.
Wow, great tips on staying connected and how to stay connected. And I know you also have another event coming up. You're actually going to be visiting the home show. So tell us about some information there if people do want to come out and maybe ask you some specific questions.
Absolutely. So we're going to be at the home show all 3 days at the Trop this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It gives people a chance to stop by, find out what evacuation zone they're in, see what their vulnerability to storm surge is. Most people don't understand that we evacuate them because of storm surge, not because of wind. And so we have an application that they can see, and they can do it on our own website. They can look up their address and see that. We'll help them sign up for Alert Pinellas or anything else they want to talk about, any other kind of hazards.
For more information on how to prepare for an emergency, just call 727-464-3800 or visit pinellascounty.org/emergency. You can also follow them on social media.